Yeah, hi there. And these comments, I'm going to just use your initials NQ, and you are one of my first year composition students here at California State University, San Bernardino, and you have a question about our multi-draft writing project number 1, Entering Discourse Communities. Am I right? In the email that you sent me, you say, "Today I was able to get an appointment with a tutor at the Writing Center and we discussed my paper." Perfect. You see, after going over it, the more I read it aloud, the more I felt like it just sounded unorganized and I definitely want to improve it. Perfect. This is what the revision process is all about, and I'm glad that you went to the Writing Center. You say, for starters, in the thesis statement, did you want us mentioning all the parts of the project and their details, or focus more on the different discourse communities? I would say in the introduction, maybe the first 3 or 4 sentences, you can focus on making some general statements about discourse communities. Once you've done that, then you can kind of make a transition into your thesis. In the thesis, you need to discuss the 3 parts of the project, namely the academic summaries, analyses, the letter, and the reflection. So you should mention those 3 key points. You don't have to get too detailed when you mention those, but just mention those as the 3 subdivisions of your assignment. All right? Now you say, also, I was going over part 2 of my project and noticed it does say academic sources, and I used articles as sources. I'm not sure if that would fit the criteria. Okay, to answer this question, you have the articles from the San Bernardino Sun. Let's just call them Article 1, Article 2, Article 3. Those count as 3 sources for your paper. However, as you get to each analysis paragraph, after each of those articles, you do need to have 1 additional scholarly source for each article. Now, what does that mean? Let's do the math on that. So you have the 3 sources from the sbsun.com, and then you have 3 additional scholarly sources that you're using, and you want to go to csusb.library.edu. That's a great starting point for you to access the databases here in our library, and you get access to those sources that you can use to write your paper. So the sources you're using, the articles as sources, that is part of, I think, the criteria for the assignment, but not the only thing. You do need 3 additional sources in addition to the article sources. Does that make sense? All right, anyway, thank you for your comments, and keep up the good work.